Happy New Year to you all. Welcome back to another video. My name is Rita.
And I am Ellie. Today we are talking about how we made a short film. I love you, but you are driving me crazy.
You are driving me crazy.
You're actually the one driving me crazy. Well, so you'd realize that in our previous videos, the concept of love language has come up, I think, twice.
Yeah.
And we constantly spoke about knowing your partner. And one way to do so is knowing and understanding your partner's love language.
Yeah.
A lot of you know about love languages, but some people don't know. So we thought it wise that even before we begin talking about love language, let's present a dramatized piece to introduce the subject in a very interesting way. We hope you liked it. If you haven't seen the film yet, you can click on the notification up there, and then maybe when you are done watching this video, you can watch that as well.
So in 2021, Ellie wrote this script specifically for the drama group in my church, in our church.
Is your church alone, Abby?
In our church, and so they performed it on stage.
Yeah.
It has been lying down for some time now. We just thought that maybe we should
revisit it
and make a movie
adapt
out
it
of
into
it.
a screenplay.
And then
Which is what we
he's
did.
using the technical term screenplay. So that is what we did, and this is what we have now.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, you can have a look at the trailer, and when we come back, we'll continue the discussion.
My wife is the most disrespectful woman on this planet Earth. Even this morning, she called me an animal.
Hey! He's lying. He's lying.
She's now calling me a liar. Cause you see, I'm now a liar.
What exactly happened this morning now?
I didn't call him an animal. I only said he was eating like a baboon.
Oh, but that is not a nice thing to say.
Madam, you don't know my husband. When he starts eating here now, the whole neighborhood will hear him chew. I literally have to put an earpiece in my ear and play loud music. It's rather unfortunate I couldn't find my earpiece this morning, and I had to state the reality to him as it was.
I see. Mr. Akama, is it true what your wife is saying?
She's the one saying it. In any case, what's the point in working very hard for my money and building a big house if I cannot eat in it as I please?
Interesting.
So at this point, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the channel, and then
help us grow.
Yes, leave in the comment section what you'd want us to know. Whatever suggestion you have, you can just leave it in the comment section, and turn on the notification button so you don't miss any of our videos whenever we post them.
Yeah, also consider liking the video. When you do these things, it just lets the algorithm know that something is going on, and it suggests the video to other people, and many more people are able to see our video and watch it, and it helps our YouTube channel grow. So do us the favor, subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, and also share. Do this for us. We beg you.
You'll hear him too. I mean, every time he's eating, I have to put an earpiece in my ears to listen to loud music. It was rather unfortunate that this morning I couldn't find my earpiece, and I had to tell him the situation as it is.
See, Mr. Kama, is it true what your wife is saying?
She is the one saying it. She is the one saying it.
So the production started with, of course, assembling a cast and crew, and when we were done with that, we put together some small rehearsal, and then of course we had fixed the date to shoot the film. So on that particular day, we were scheduled to arrive on set at what time? 8. Yeah,
8 in the morning.
8 in the morning. Reason being that we wanted to do a few more rehearsals before we start filming. You would realize that the concept is typically dialogue based, meaning that it's just three people in one particular location talking amongst themselves. So it was important that the actors really got their lines. Sometimes on other productions, you would just give out the script and expect that the actors will on their own learn their lines, and then when we get on set, we sort it all out. But for this particular concept, it was very important that we did some rehearsal before we started rolling the camera. So that's what we did.
So we were scheduled to be on set at 8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And so we got there and had to wait for the others to join us.
Yeah.
So we waited for the cast and then the crew members as well. So they came in, we had a very short rehearsal just to be sure that we're all ready for the day.
Yeah.
Aside the rehearsal, there was some sort of a setting up, putting this here and there. So
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, we need to set up the equipment. Because we're on a budget, we couldn't hire too many people to come work. So some of the things we have to do them ourselves. I was doubling as director, and also even with the setup, something that is typically the job of an arts director. Like all hands had to be on deck, and we all had to, rearrange the office and set it up into something that actually looks like a counselor's office. So that took some time. The cast were the counselor, which was played by Deborah Diamond, the Mr. Akama, which was played by Prince, and the wife, Mrs. Akama, which was played by Leonora Agintete. So this is the first time we are working with Leonora and Deborah. Actually, Prince is the one who introduced Leonora and Deborah to us. Prince is a very great person that we've been working with for some time now. We worked on Curtail together. After Curtail, we've done a number of productions together, and so Prince is really someone that we constantly work with. He's a great guy, and we really appreciate his friendship and the professional relationship we have with him. Because we're on a budget, Leonora is a very talented makeup artist. So besides acting, she's into makeup artistry. She's very talented, and of course, if you need someone for your makeup, for your films, for your events, you definitely must hit her because she's good. She's very good. We'll put her contact at the description so that you can get in touch with her if you ever need anything from Leonora.
Yeah.
Her name, the name of her setup is Leonora. So you should definitely get in touch with Leonora, and she would sort you out.
So aside myself and Ellie, we had other crew members on set. We had Jerry, we had Kerrick, we had Bright, we had Priscilla.
Yeah.
Yes, so these were the main people on the
Jerry
shoot.
Jerry was doing sound.
Yeah.
Kerrick is the main director of photography. Bright was covering the behind the scene photos, and he actually did the graphic design for the poster.
Yeah.
Bright is a very talented photographer.
Yeah.
And a graphic designer that you really want to engage for your weddings, for your
Parties,
events,
all
whatever.
your events.
Bright will sort you out.
Yeah.
Kerrick is my brother that I love so much. He has been so helpful in every production that we have engaged in, and he's such a wonderful person. Like I've said, he was the director of photography. So basically, he was on the camera, and I've been working with him for so long. I love to work with him. We shot with a camera called the Z-Cam, and I love the Z-Cam so much. I like the output of that camera. Priscilla is one of two students that we are training under the theme Women in Film. And so she basically was there to assist and also experience firsthand how a professional film shoot goes like. So I was very happy to have her on set. Her colleague Serena couldn't join us, but I'm sure she'll do so on other productions.
Setting up took time. It took a lot of time. So by 12 o'clock, 1, we were ready. So we just thought that maybe we should eat so that once the shooting began, we wouldn't stop for anything.
Yeah. And indeed, the shooting went all the way into the night.
Midnight, actually.
Yeah, we finished around 11:30, 12. Yeah, and it gets very stressful. I mean, those who are familiar with filming know that sometimes the retakes, the cuts, the action, and all of that takes a whole lot of time. So something that is as short as 15 minutes did really take a long time. But in the near future, we intend to, go about things in a way that duration is shortened, because Charlie, when you are shooting, you're on a budget, you can't afford to, spend so much time.
Editing took close to 1 week.
Yeah.
Ellie had to edit day and night. I think in a day he took about 3 hours of sleep, just to get back and then edit, just so he can meet the deadline.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy at all.
Yeah, editing is time consuming. If you haven't seen the film yet, it's going to appear on your end screen. All you have to do is to tap on it and enjoy. We hope you like it.
This is where we draw the curtain on today's video. Until we meet again, please take care. Know that we love you.
Yes, and again, don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.